everybody. How's everyone doing? I'm that bitch this morning. As you can see, my hair's a little disheveled. I tried something new last night because I saw Boo Boo last night and I wanted to do something different. And last night I had this whole, Farrah Fawcett looking thing going on yesterday, only it wasn't so flippy at the ends. It was very... If those of you who can understand what that means. But yeah. I like the curly hair. I mean, this isn't curly, this is more like wavy or piecey, but I mean, since having hair, in all honesty, the cool things I've been able to do with it has been pretty cool. You know, I can set it up in a mohawk. I remember my mom as a kid, she used to have this tool, okay? And it would be like a comb, and it was like this. And it would go like this, and it would leave the hair up. Kind of something like this, like a mohawk. I don't know if it's showing up right on camera, but probably not. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, people. It is what it is. It's weird. I looked at my my pharmacy app this morning, and I had seen that my doctor had refilled one of my prescriptions yesterday, but I'm scheduled to see him today. And then, of course, I've got a staff meeting. Yay! But overall, can't complain. Got a relaxing weekend coming because I start work, officially, cooking on Sunday. The rest is all paperwork and meetings and probably instruction. This is a new year. We're coming back. It's January. It is what it is. But happy Friday, everybody. Today is a very, very busy day for me. I have a lot of running around to do. I just got a lot of shit on my plate right now. And that's it. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You got too much shit on your plate. And right now, I'm in the process of figuring out how to delegate some of that stuff on my plate somewhere else. And no, I'm not talking about asking my boyfriend to do it or asking a friend to do it, but there is always somebody who's looking to make a couple dollars who will sit there and will get shit done. I really enjoy putting the Pardarko in the coffee. Now understand, people, I do not put it in the coffee grounds, okay? I've been getting a lot of inboxes about the information, how it shouldn't be mixed with coffee, yada, yada, yada. I don't mix it with the coffee grounds. This is what I do. My coffee pot. First, there's the top layer, where you put the grounds in, you put the stuff in. Then there's the middle chamber where the coffee stays. And it's got one of those little filters at the bottom. And when you press your cup, it drips. And by putting the Pardarco in that middle, by letting it steep for 15 to 20 minutes, and that's how long it takes the coffee pot to fully brew a full cup of coffee, or full pot of coffee. And, yeah. It does alter the taste a little bit. It makes the coffee taste a little bit more earthy. But if you, I know I've said this, but if you put, your cream and sugar or honey or whatever you like in your coffee. Some people fucking drink mud. I mean, all seriousness, they're saying there's this new mud out there that people are drinking that is like a miracle and yada, yada, yada. But then again, isn't everything a miracle when they come out? See, the Pardarco, when I said that was a miracle, herb, that's because that herb comes from another country. And if I'm correct, I believe it's rainforests. I know I'm going to sound really dumb if that's incorrect, but you know what? I'm just waking up, so I get a pass. So if you don't think I don't get a pass, see your way out, okay? Vape. Oh, I swear to God. Well, I swear to the gods and goddesses, not God. And I don't want to piss anybody off. On my channel, this is a safe space for anybody. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're Protestant. I don't care if you're Wiccan. I don't care if you're pagan. I don't care if you're a Satanist. I don't care what you are. As long as you don't push it onto other people, we're cool. But I also like to have open debates. So if that's something you're interested in, please feel free to leave a comment. The reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel and playing it on the rest of my socials is because I'm really I'm trying to start something here. There are a lot of hurting people, and I've said this in my videos. There are a lot of hurting people in this world. And with the gifts that I've been given, I want to help other people. Whether it be through advice, because trust me, I am great at advice. A lot of people don't take my advice, and they always end up fucked, but you know what? That's on them. Usually the advice I give, you never go wrong. And I'm not stating that. We're going to say allegedly. If there's one thing I've learned, because I'm a big Lee Jamila fan. I am a big New Life Tools fan. I'm a big, well, I wouldn't say fan because they're people just like the rest of us. I'm a big Tasha K, Storm Monroe. And listen, just because I like certain personalities and I find them entertaining does not mean you have to dislike me. Remember, we're all individuals and we all have the right to like what we want. And yes, I know there are thousands and thousands of trolls on YouTube, but guess what? I do read the comments, if there are any. And words don't bother me. I've learned how to separate words from emotion. Because once you get... Okay, I'm going to talk about, ascension and mystic and just for a second. Once you get to a point of your ascension, words don't bother you. I have people who will sometimes come up to me and go, fuck you. And you know what I say? Thank you. And have a great day. with a big smile on my face, and it doesn't bother me at all. They can even throw a dig, something personal. Why am I going to give them my power by giving them a reaction? I'm sorry. I've grown, I've matured, I've received wisdom. That's too high school shit for me. We should be living in a society where people are trying to help each other. And you figured COVID would have... Oh, I shouldn't have said that word. But because they're going to strike my video. But with that situation, it should have taught everybody to be kinder to your neighbor. And listen, I get it. It's a tough world. We're all trying to survive out there. But if we're not helping each other, you never know. Your neighbor may have something you need that you can trade with the other neighbor. Or work something out. Like, getting along with other people is something that we all need to do. The whole race shit needs to stop. Like, it really does. Because I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, red, or if you're a goddamn fucking Smurf. All people are welcome. I don't care if you're trans, I don't care if you're gay, I don't care if you're straight. Welcome. This channel is to uplift and to possibly give solutions. As well as I will be doing tarot card readings. I will be doing, psychic medium readings at times. Once I finally figure this whole YouTube shit out. But right now, this is starting off as a hobby. I will be improving the background, and I will slowly be getting the stuff I need to create my channel. Because I feel like I have something. I mean, besides being attractive, Don't mean to be cocky this early in the morning, but come on. To wake up looking like this. I mean, yes, I had a little help with a little eyeshadow right here. Forgive me, okay? I wanted my eyes to look awake this morning. I'm that bitch. And I'm letting everybody know. See this? I thought of this first. If someone else thought of it, and it's already out there on the market, then I'm wrong. But as far as merch concerns, this is mine, and this is my video proof. As well as I'm gonna go down to the patent office as well. Believe it or not, Providence, Rhode Island may be the smallest state, but it's the most corrupt state. And believe it or not, you can get permits, you can get all that stuff very, very quickly. Not that I'm saying I'm doing things illegally, but when you know certain people, which I do, things can get pushed along a little bit quicker. I also believe that there are shortcuts in life. Why take the long way when there's always a shortcut? Same thing with loopholes. Why settle for a contract when there are loopholes throughout them all? This is a channel of truth. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to say it how it is. Some people may get offended. And for that, I apologize. I can't please everybody. But duly know that my intentions are pure. Always pure. I don't wake up and sit there and say, gee, I'm going to ruin this person's life today and it's going to make me happy. Don't judge. Medicinal. But check this out. I wish Crown Royal stuck to their brand and made their nips just as impressive as their bottles. You know, I at least wanted the top. Because this is for one of my altars. I haven't decided who I'm going to give it to yet. But it's a purple liqueur. And out of all my deities, does anybody know who would enjoy Chambord? I was thinking, Babe had recommended Erzulie Frida, but Erzulie Frida does not like alcohol at all. As for Erzulie Dantour, I'm going to have to research that, but as far as Erzulie Frida, the Loa of Luxury and Love, she does not like alcohol. I usually put coconut water, or I'll put these really nice juices on her altar for her to drink along with some water. And I try really, really hard to, honor their traditions with the offerings I leave. Like when I had naan bread the other day. Now, please, no one take this as cultural appropriation, but I used it for Ganesh and for Shiva. Could I be wrong that that's the kind of food that they were eating? Yes. But in my programmed mind, for what I was taught here in America, which we've been taught a whole bunch of bullshit. So, for the world, please forgive us. We were taught wrong. About a lot of things. History, everything. So just please forgive us. And listen, I know it's not easy. But look at it this way. How can you really be angry at someone that did nothing to you? If it's the government making the decisions for the people, how is it the people's fault? Especially when they have no say. Because I know here in America, they say we have a say, but we really don't. Our votes don't count, it's all rigged. As far as how the voting system goes in other countries, I have no knowledge of that, and I cannot speak on that. But I do know that some countries do not have the freedoms that we do. Like you can go into some countries and say, let's just say Russia, for example. I could go in the middle of Russia, town square, wherever the middle of Russia is, and go, fuck Putin! I'd probably be arrested and be thrown into jail. For crimes against humanity. I don't know what. But it could be something. Same thing with, like, North Korea. You go over there and go, fuck whatever, crybaby who belongs in a diaper and needs a binky. Because I'm sorry, that leader for North Korea, dude, I get it in the Asian culture that the sign of, being, heavier is a sign of wealth. Well, guess what? It ain't working for you, Kim, or whatever your name is. It ain't working. You look like an asshole that's got a severe stick up your ass. And Biden, you look like an idiot who doesn't know shit. So let Camel Toe Harris step over. Or Camellia Harris. Because I will say, that's just a joke, the whole Camel Toe Harris thing, because of, the time she wore the suit and, camel toe but Camellia Harris, from what I've seen of her, she seems like a decent woman. Do I agree with all her politics? No. I agree people should get up, lift themselves up from their bootstraps, and manifest their dreams. Because the simple truth is you can either stay stagnant in life and have nothing, like I was doing for the longest time, or you can get up off your ass and do something. And then reap the rewards from all the hard work you've done. I'm not telling anyone to get off their fat, lazy ass. I'm not telling anybody to get off their lazy ass. I'm just saying, if you want the life that you want, you have to work for it. Things aren't free. You can't collect a Social Security check and expect you're going to win the lottery. That's a 1 in a million chance. And usually people who've never had money before, when they come in that kind of money, they end up blowing it or they end up putting it in their veins. I mean, come on. History repeats itself. I'm not saying everybody's the same, but I'm just saying that, the way we've been programmed since the very beginning. Thank you, fucking King James, who wrote that shitty-ass Bible. I said it. I want a Bible that has, that's got the original text in it, but it's in English. Because I've read the Bible 5 times, but I want to read the closest original there is, as long as it's in English. Because I've tried learning Hebrew, and there's a lot of that. And it's very complicated. Latin, I could see myself learning Latin. Spanish, yes, I am teaching myself Spanish. No quiero. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien, tú también. But they say Latin is the language of light. A way to talk to angels. But Latin is also a way to communicate with other deities, depending on their pantheon. A lot of you, I know I flip-flop subject to subject, but a lot of you wonder why you're not connecting with your deity. Yes, they speak all languages. Yes, they know what you're going to say before you even contact them. But when you speak to them in their native tongue, they're more likely to respond back. Like with Santa Muerte, I had to speak to her in Spanish. And I will say, this has been a very enlightening week. I've been working with her all week. Meditating, communicating with her. I even though it's not the best rosary in the world, I had her bless my rosary beads. And this is hers. I always wondered, what to do with this. And when it comes to black obsidian, when it comes to black tourmaline, carrying it raw is like carrying a black hole. It sucks all the energy. So when you get, I know I've said this before, so when you get obsidian, make sure it is shaped. Like this is programmed. I programmed it for divination purposes to connect with the other side. That way it doesn't suck up all my energy, because my Santa Muerte altar has a lot of energy, and it's been building and building and building and building and getting stronger, and I feel blessed. I really do. She is the one deity who actually does come through. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And I thought I was gonna bug out when I first visually could see her in the trance. It wasn't scary. Plus, if that skeletal experience or that skeletal appearance is too scary, she will change it for you. I asked her if she could change her looks, and she did a lot of, and it was really, really cool. I got left with the impression that she is an incarnation of the Mother Mary. I could be wrong, but that's what I was left with. And I'm telling you, do not let this image scare you. For all you devoted Catholics and Christians and, any other faith system, when you look at this, you notice she's wearing white. In her tradition, she's known to wear a rainbow of colors. The colors stand for different things. But she holds the scales of justice. She's also one of the deities that greets you when you die, along with Elegua. But if it makes you feel better, take Mother Mary's face and put it right over the skeleton. Don't do that physically, but imagine. Seriously. There is nothing scary about this. There is nothing satanic about it. Do you see any satanic symbols? Yes, there are skulls, but she is the Holy Mother of Death. She's like the Grim Reaper. But she's kind and she's passionate, compassionate, and has empathy, and does not like to see her devotees hurt or struggle. She's enchanted stones for me that I carry with me daily. Well, a stone. This is her sigil. And yes, I drew it myself. I'm proud. With, where is it? Where'd I put it? Hold on. On Bruce Vision, you are currently waiting for him to get an item. And we're back. Ta-da! I was able to write it with a feather. So proud of myself, too. Really? I know I talked about it in a different video, but, come on. When you can sit there and, dip, and... I'm not 100% perfect yet, but I'll get there. It's cool. So proud of myself. I've been using these herbal cigarettes that the pagan shop given me as offerings. It says herbal cigarettes. I don't know what the herbs are, so I'm afraid to try it. But I believe she told me it was like cloves and mugwort and stuff like that. And if this will actually help me with some vivid dreams, I'll smoke it. If it's healthy and won't harm me, it's nature. It's herbs. But for now, let's put it back in the case. God, how long has this video been going on for? 30 minutes and 34 seconds. I don't know. I am just a 40-year-old gay man who has been through addiction and survived it, as you can see. And I've been through hell and back in life. And it's just about me sharing my experiences so others don't have to make the same mistakes I did. And yes, I understand that sometimes everybody needs to learn on their own. But if you could get advice that could help you avoid something, wouldn't you? Really think about that. Think about that. And I'll touch back on it tomorrow. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm noticing I do see some views on YouTube. I appreciate it. Facebook, thank you for all the people. Instagram, thank you for all the people that watch these. And y'all have a great Friday and a great weekend. Oh, one more thing. Card of the day. You know what? I'm going to do it with my Tarot Illuminati today. No, I'm not looking at the cards. I just want to show you. For some reason this one keeps popping up. Temperance. Isn't this a beautiful card? It's funny because this is a card that Andre pulled for me. What this is telling me is, for those of you out there who are waiting for something and who are expecting something, have patience. Temperance cards say it's coming. You see the rainbow behind the angel? Good stuff's coming. You just gotta sit there and hold on just a little bit longer. That may not be the full interpretation of the card, but my brain is still scrambled eggs. So how about I go make some, and y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend.